Thanks so much for purchasing a Dani from SKAAstore.com. Today we're going to walk you through some of the basic functions of your Dani transmitter. And in this case, we're going to use a Streetheart receiver to show you how the two work together. Your box comes with a mesh carrying bag, the Dani transmitter, an antenna, and a USB-C charging cord. To charge your Dani device, plug the USB-C into any block and start charging. Use the Scan Me card with the QR code to be directed to the Dani transmitter owner's manual. Attach your antenna by screwing it in. Once you attach your antenna, it's very important to make sure the antenna is always perpendicular to the ground. If you're table mounting, make sure it's vertical. If you're mounting it on the side, make sure the antenna is pointing upright. To turn on your Dani, hold the power button. You can check your battery status by clicking the power button one time. The LEDs on the side to show you how much battery is left. And to switch from SKAA regular mode to SKAA Pro mode, tap the power button 3 times. The LED will turn red. There's a lot of different switches and inputs on your Dani transmitter that might be confusing at first, so let's walk through those. The T on your Dani stands for transmitter. Dani has 2 balanced and unbalanced inputs, the 2 lower jacks, which transmit wirelessly on SKAA channels 1 and 2. That's how you're going to send your SKAA wireless signal to your receivers. The top 2 inputs are throughs. These don't output anything until you connect something to the inputs. Each through is hardwired directly to its respective in and will output exactly what's entering Dani, completely unaltered and unpadded. Each channel has a dedicated pad switch. Pads are off when they're in the center position. Set the level switch to +4 when feeding Dani from Pro gear and -10 when feeding Dani from consumer products such as phones and computers. Let's test out our Dani. In this case, we're going to use a cell phone to send audio to our Dani, and we're going to use Streetheart, a Pro receiver, to receive SKAA wireless signal. First, connect your cable of choice to your Dani transmitter. For more information on all the different kinds of cables you can use, please download the Dani user manual. Hit play on your device, and you'll start to see the signal flashing. The signal LED is what will tell you if you're clipping or not. It'll flash red when the signal gets within 3 dB of clipping. If the signal LED is flashing red a lot, engage the pads until the signal LED only flashes red infrequently. Green flashing most of the time is really what you want to see. Okay, let's connect our Dani to our receiver. Your Streetheart looks very similar to your Dani, but there's some major differences. Power up the same way, but now we have to bond to our transmitter. When you power up your Streetheart, the LED indicator will be amber. It will start to cycle through and try to find a transmitter in range. It will be dimmer when it's not connected. Once it finds a signal, it will turn bright amber. Then you know you're connected. Once it finds a transmitter, you can double tap the bond button and it'll switch to the next transmitter it finds. Another way to test your connection is by turning the volume knob on the Dani. The bond LED indicator will flash when you turn the volume knob on the Dani. To favorite this transmitter, simply hold the bond button. That amber indicator light will now turn green. That means it's green listed. You can store up to 10 transmitters on your green list. To look through your favorites, single click the bond button. To look for new transmitters you've added, double click the bond button. Once you're sure you're connected, let's attach a speaker and hear SKAA wireless sound. Thanks for watching. There's so many more things you can do with your Dani and Streetheart combo. Check out our other videos for even more advanced learning about your Dani and Streetheart.